Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dream Daddy. Fen's here.
Hi!
And we are moving on to Hugo's dates. The teacher dad. Oh, we tried this on the stream and we bombed horribly. Isn't the first one like a trivia night?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Alright, well, let's redeem ourselves and do well at trivia. Oh, I remember we went through his whole story and we just were terrible at all the mini games.
Yeah.
Because trivia destroyed us, and then there's an aquarium mini game that's
because they go on the field trip.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right, let's try it. We'll try to do this well this time. And I gotta save before doing that mini game. Oh man. I navigate to Hugo's guidebook page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings.
Oh, okay, that's a lot. Of course you would write out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I'll have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them?
Uh-oh. And also, this is the first date? Oh my god, this is the hardest minigame in the thing.
It's a real tough one, yeah.
Oh god.
I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get.
I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'll be accountable for. And they're in the middle school, arguably the worst age to be. It's
true.
Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda.
Morning, Pops.
Hey, how was middle school for you?
Ugh. Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible.
Dad.
Everyone sucks. No self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day, top 40s pops? Top 40s pop. Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like?
Oh. I thought it was fine. It would just be a sociopath.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. There was nothing really out of the ordinary for me. I had friends who... Oh, no, they all wronged me in some way, shape, or form. They were terrible to me. And wait, I was terrible to them too. It's all rushing back to me.
Yes.
Middle school was awful. I had it repressed for so long.
Yes.
Dad, did we just have a breakthrough?
I think we did.
See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school?
Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for.
You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They give us square pizza at a clam chowder factory.
That's a ripoff.
That is a travesty. I don't even like clam chowder.
Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore?
No, it's because Bobby Wellington threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder and I'm the only one who saw it happen.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Ugh.
It haunts me.
Right, let's leave that story firmly in the past.
Whoa. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus you get to hang out with cool fish.
Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous.
What, are you worried that a whale is gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole?
Don't you put fear in my heart?
Well, did they have penguins there?
Yes, they have penguins there.
Yeah.
Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of the ocean.
That's not true. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I've got to remember to just save before we do the minigame.
Yep.
I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there.
I'll let you know when it tells me when it's supposed to happen.
Oh,
so.
okay, cool. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled.
I'm so glad you're here.
Hugo!
I don't know.
It's been a debacle all morning. We're shorthanded and most of the kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers.
I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar.
Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over there.
Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground, playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start.
Can you guys put your phones away?
All of the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo, then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet?
Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it.
That's true. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school, after all.
We'll see.
The classes start filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive staple packets of paper to each kid.
These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil.
Ooh, I hated those field trips.
I did too.
Like, come on. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet?
Honestly, it's just busy work so the teachers can have a moment reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. That's genius.
That's pretty great. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
We just did a unit on the Old Man in the Sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays.
Yeah, stingrays. You know, the thing that killed, what was his name?
Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
There are rays in, touch tanks, though, sometimes.
Yeah, but they're manta rays. They're different.
No, I'm just saying there are rays. You're acting like they didn't do their research in this incredibly well proofread game.
Which we've seen multiple spelling mistakes in.
I've already seen grammar mistakes this episode, and it gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish.
While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. Lionfish? Yeah.
That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size?
They're also extremely poisonous. Don't step on them. Whoa.
Their spines are venomous too.
Aren't they, is it lionfish that I'm thinking about, or rockfish that, like, Australia is just like, hey, you find them, kill them?
I don't remember.
Because they're also, like, somebody decided to bring them over somewhere, and now they just infest, because they're apex predators in most coral reefs.
Probably rockfish, then, because I know that lionfish live in coral reefs anyway, and Australia has the coral
Right, but wherever I'm thinking of, or maybe it was like the Caribbean, like they're from one coral reef, but they're an invasive species, and they just populate endlessly.
Ugh, yeah.
Nature is hardcore.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here.
Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world.
Huh. And they just, like, keep it here?
Oh, they're relatively harmless as long as you don't step on them.
What happens if you step on them?
Tissue necrosis.
Cool.
Nature is wild.
Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there?
That one?
Yeah, that's the...
number 2.
How are you supposed to know? Oh, you're supposed to pick the one that, like, makes no sense.
Yeah, the silly one.
Okay.
Yeah?
Did you know that?
Political fish trivia.
Oh. This fish openly supports the legalization of marijuana.
I didn't know that was it was so progressive.
Okay, so, like, if you obviously... You don't want to make yourself seem like you're smart. You just want to be, like, fun.
Yeah, you're being playful, not, like...
Wow, we totally got that wrong when we did this.
We did. We tried to be smart. That was our problem.
Yep. Times are changing, man.
Wait, are you serious? Absolutely not.
I'm playing it for the gag here.
Ha! Good one.
We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring.
Wow.
Hey! I walk over to join him.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Ooh.
Number 2.
Oh, okay. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this.
That's a very astute point, Jack.
We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. Because the first one would be coming onto him too much.
Yeah.
We eventually make our way to the touch tank, which seems to be the only thing that the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from those sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moistured hands. They're so creepy with their, legs. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water.
Don't you want to pet some rays, Jack?
Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance.
Come on, it'll be fun and informative.
Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me on my delicious hands if given the chance.
Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed. The horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones. Anemones.
An anemone.
I know. I don't. Are perfectly safe to touch. I don't know why I'm having trouble tonight.
I don't know. See, had their barbs removed. Yeah. So
yep.
they're. Does that hurt them? Is that a good thing to do?
I don't know.
No idea. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank. Slowly dipping my hand into the cold water, I touch Stingray as it glides past me.
See? Not so bad.
It feels like fun, slimy leather.
Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right?
I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke out some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me.
Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish.
Sorry, I just get a little carried away
Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious.
Why's that?
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on.
Oh.
Susan, get back here. Susan, you're a little bitch.
Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit.
Want to tell me what's in the bag?
Tax box?
Want to tell me what's really in the bag?
Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think I might need a bat cop. Look, kid.
Okay, so this is the last option before the mini game happens.
Okay.
So you're going to need to save soon.
Yeah, I'll save right after it.
Okay, it's the first one.
Whatever it is, it goes back into the touch tank, now. You're not a teacher, you can't tell me what to do.
Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down?
Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move.
Sweet manchego.
Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. Horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor.
This gets me so angry.
An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank.
Don't tap fish tanks. Don't take things out of touch tanks. Don't mess with animals. Let them be.
She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan?
I was trying to free him.
To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die?
Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later.
Call her parents.
Right?
Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder.
Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that the first time that's happened here.
It's true.
Yes.
Or the last. Thankfully, the one good thing out of this, horseshoe crabs can survive outside of water.
Yeah, it's not like the anemone or anything.
Oh my god, you have to fucking kill it. Or the ray?
Yeah.
In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surround us.
Yes.
Look over here.
Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of a tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth.
That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth.
A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones.
Hey.
Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day.
Man, we thought we had it hard.
Hey.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All however many thousand of them.
You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Yes.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person.
Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean.
We'll get there.
We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour.
Alright, I would
the Arctic
pause.
exhibit. Pause?
Or, sorry, not pause. Save.
I was about to say. What?
I'm going crazy tonight.
Okay. Do we get to see the penguins?
Hey.
Yes, we get to see the penguins.
Hell yes. Our group of kids runs around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Sweet Manchego.
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. I'll make another save here because it's a little closer.
Yeah. I just didn't remember how much was in between.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure.
Wait, just kidding. It's very bad. Is it one of ours?
It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend.
I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding, just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around.
I'll go create a distraction.
I don't remember how to do this minigame, but we'll see. Hugo runs toward the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room.
Everybody, 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 I have an announcement.
The whole room turns towards Hugo.
Oh.
Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins.
Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Okay, this is definitely the last.
Yep.
Okay. Psst. Hey! The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here.
Neither can you.
I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me.
Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins.
The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing?
I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom.
Where are they even going to go?
They're gonna live in my closet.
Look, I don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here.
I don't tell us I have a penguin.
I keep saving because I don't know what is gonna happen.
Right? Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions. So they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly?
The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time.
Bribe.
I will give you $20 right now if you'll leave with me. Molly thinks for a second.
Okay, well, give it to me right now.
I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough?
Maybe the other 8 later. We have a deal.
We move to shake our arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Here we go. Alright.
Block that bird.
What am I supposed to do again? Wait. Oh! It's a shooting game. Again, the game doesn't really
It
tell
never
you.
tells you what it is. It never tells you how you're supposed to...
Oh, you just spam. I thought there was skill involved.
No.
Well, okay, hold on. We'll redo this and get a perfect score. No penguins are escaping today. What are these rocket-fueled slaps that we have? Bribe that teen. Penguin has money. Penguins escaped. 1.
It's fine.
No.
I think you can still get S rank.
No penguins will escape on our...
You're fine.
No.
Really?
Yes. We're doing it again. It's right here. It's not the
Okay,
end of the
have
world.
fun.
What do you mean have fun?
Saying have fun.
What do you mean have fun? There's no fun to be had here. There's only penguins to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Penguins, go away. Also, why are they purple penguins?
Why not? Purple's cool.
Is it?
Yeah. You say as I'm wearing a purple hoodie right now.
Well, I mean, there are better colors.
Well, that's a lie.
Okay, so the moral of the story is just spam. Spam spacebar. Oh my god! There's so many of them! There we go. Mission complete. Penguins escaped. 0, that's right! No penguins!
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. S+.
Okay, alright. Yes, look at you. Amazing.
Yes, I know I am. Phew, glad that's over. Just in time, too. Looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
Oh,
And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world.
A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everyone starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over.
Molly, what were you doing in there?
I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega.
You've realized that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands.
Well, it was the thought that counts.
No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me.
You owe me $8.
whoa.
What?
Just, I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose so that they can compare animal thief notes.
Hmm?
You're not off the hook, Molly.
Hmm.
Jack, did you just bribe a child? First one.
It was the only way to get her out of the exhibit. I'm not proud of what I've done.
I'm not proud of it either, or of my penguin facts lecture. But at least we got her out.
Hmm?
Let's just get through the day and get out of here.
With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside.
Hey, Jack, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver.
It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Oh.
Let me take you out the next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards?
Probably the last one.
Yes.
Nothing more satisfying.
Yep. Great. Well, I gotta go make sure that kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I'm gonna have cheese board tonight.
I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight?
Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium?
It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
We've all been there.
I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw.
You got to go in the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us?
Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though.
I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a
what?
kind of a stick in the mud.
It's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes.
You mean take a nap?
There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. It's true.
Yeah.
Alright. Cargo
tweed.
shorts.
You got nothing in
No
tweed.
tweed. But I think we did pretty good.
Bam.
Paradise Lost just got found.
What? I know the voice too. Is it Ryan from Super Mega, I think?
You got dads.
Oh, wow. I think we're officially out of side
Yeah,
stories.
we are.
Okay. Well, I mean, it'll be a little bit shorter from now on, but okay. Next episode is going to be Hugo's second date, and then the last one, and then we'll move on to Joseph, and then finally do Damien and I. Yay! Bye!
Bye.